right, welcome to the Morning Spike. Man, it's been a while since I did the intro here.
I know.
What is
man. Martin doesn't even know what to do. Martin's like, yeah, usually I have to run all this stuff. It's crazy.
Martin looks like he just woke up. Like you just rolled out of bed.
I'm not feeling it today, man.
Yeah, one of those days, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got the hat on, the hoodie on, the glasses on. You know, it's
one of those days. He made it. Like I made it here. Don't ask me no damn questions.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how everyone looks like at the World Series of Poker. I know we had that one guy who played. Like the glasses in there, just like, are you live right now? Like, if it wasn't for them, like tapping their finger.
That's all right. We can burning him. We got him.
You'll see me with glasses much, man. Not live, anyways.
Yeah, it's not good. Oh man, but yeah. So today is that's it, man. We're down to the final four, the championship week, the conference championships. We got Kansas City Mahomes versus Cincinnati Bengals with Burrow, and then we got on the other side we got the Eagles, Jalen Hurts versus the Niners.
Purdy making it all the way. I'm telling you, man.
Can you imagine if you stop watching football around week 12? And then you're like, oh shit! Like you left the country for whatever reason. I don't know, no TV, and now you come back and you're like, who the fuck is that? like
that's Fredo. What are you talking about? This is
right. That's Fredo. Fredo's like, who's that?
Brock Purdy. What? Like he's the next Tom Brady, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. Like, did we draft in the middle of the season? Because when did he join the team?
Who's this Mr. Irrelevant guy?
Oh, that's insane, man. He's going to be the starter next year. Yeah. So, well, since we're talking about the Niners and Eagles game, what do we think about that?
Good morning, Wolfie Girl and Michael. How are you guys doing?
I was gonna say, Michael. Yeah, you got.
Yeah, supposed to start. Yeah, you know what? It's a non-normal streamer for not late. So,
well, I'm always here on time. I don't know what y'all talking about.
What was that?
I was 10 o'clock. I
was here.
It's because you're here early.
45, 15, 20 minutes. I got so bored. I started playing Madden.
That's because I'm so used to actually being here on time, so I know what time to be here.
Oh,
it's because you used to be late. Like almost, what was it, 15 minutes on the dot?
Always. Yep.
It was always exactly, like not even a minute less or a minute more. It was always like exactly 15 minutes.
I was like, never again. It's not happening. I'm done.
How?
Yeah, he had his Cobra shirt on. If not, just his.
I'll be happy ripping it off with the tie.
Hulk Hogan in it.
Yeah.
So sorry we're late, guys, but we're here now. And then well, we'll see later. But yeah, but we got 2 games left. What do you guys think? Purdy can Purdy pull it off again? See the man.
Well, I don't know. Eagles are strong. It's a strong offense. You got a double weapon feature with Hurts back there, so it's gonna be rough. You know, Bosa is going to be tied down, and I can't remember the middle linebackers, but they are going to be like basically tied down on the defensive side over there. I think Eagles has the less sacks, I believe it was. So
they had 77 sacks in the season, so they had the most as a team. But the number one person sacking was Bosa, so on the other side, which is really interesting.
I didn't remember which Bosa was.
Morning.
Bosa from San Diego.
The San Diego Bosa barely played. That's why he ruined my Khalil Mack, and that's why they do so many shots. I blame that Bosa, the wrong Bosa. Now that's you. You're now the wrong Bosa. That's what you are.
Not the wrong St. Brown.
The wrong St. Brown. You know what I think is really interesting about this Philadelphia-San Francisco game? We have this amazing line from San Francisco with the best left tackle going against probably the best overall line in the Eagles. So these offensive line are really going to dictate how this game goes. And if CMC could play and has explosive plays, I don't know if you could beat San Francisco. But if CNC is hurt and he has this calf injury and he's not making those explosive plays, I think he's the difference maker.
When isn't he hurt?
I mean, that's they made this entire season.
I'm surprised. Yeah. Very surprised. He's still like running around.
That's the guy though. He's the one who like kind of shifts the scales. If he plays really, really well, I don't know if you could beat San Francisco because their run offense is running all over you. And and Eagles have had problems with running teams.
At this point, I feel like it comes down to Nick Sirianni.
Okay.
It's going to depend on how Nick Sirianni runs, what they do against what 49ers are going to put up against them. It's, I'm not saying that because they're both talented, but 13 games, I'm just completely blown away. The 12 games already in a row without without the Niners losing.
Yep.
That's insane. 13,
it is insane.
I'm believing it could be 13.
Isn't it Jalen Hurts who's 15-1 this season when he starts?
Really?
He's 15-1 when he starts. Like
holy shit.
This dude he's lost one game the entire season. So I mean we're going against like the best winning percentages for quarterbacks to take starts in a long time. This is crazy. And that's why I'm saying this game is going to come down to like one or two things because they're fully stacked teams. They don't have problems.
Mm-hmm.
They both have great tight ends. One's better than the other, but as a group, they're great. They both have fullbacks that know how to block. They both have great linebackers. This is just a team. Both of these guys are a team. And Brock Purdy could play up to his potential, and CMC is explosive, I go San Francisco. If it's Jalen Hurts' game, then it's Jalen Hurts' game.
Right.
And you won't be able to do anything with him.
Yeah, I think the key is you got to see which guy, all-star / superstar, is going to take control of the game, keep the momentum on their side. Because that's what it is. It boils down to is momentum. If the crowd's into it, it's going to be a tougher challenge. If the Niners are just pounding all over, then you know what's going to happen around there. I mean, the only way I can see, I don't know what's going to be a close game or a blowout. I really don't know which of the two might happen. I'm kind of hoping it's a close game.
I think it's going to be close.
Yeah, I can't see a blowout because I think both defenses are too good.
Yeah.
That's just the problem. You know who's the highest the most yards receiving for the 49ers this season?
Most yards receiving?
Yeah.
I'm going to be surprised, but I kind of want to say Ayuk.
Yeah.
Ayuk was the number one guy.
He did 75 pretty good this season.
And over 1,000 yards.
And I'm not I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised. He's on my Dynasty team, and I never took him out of my roster all year.
He's not the first name you think, but he's not.
But he elevated his game this year.
Yep.
Yeah. Every week you always heard his name. Yeah, every week it was like Ayuk this, Ayuk. You always heard him every week.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, it was never like a highlight role sometimes, but everyone was always talking about him every single week. He was just like that name that couldn't get off a list,
Yeah, but also Debo being hurt helped that
too.
But I think Ayuk's
but he was also hurt last year though too. So think about that.
That's true. That means you need Brandon Ayuk because you can't depend on Debo all the time.
You put both these years together with Ayuk's stats compared to last year. Debo was gone more games last year
That's true.
than he was this year. But yet Ayuk still did better this season. So this both these teams are established, and I've been saying this for years that Shanahan is such a good coach that it makes everybody question him on what he does. Because last year we don't know what he was doing, but yet he still somehow makes it happen. Like there's madness behind what he does. And I'm to the point where it's like, dude, just run it, dude. Like Whatever
it's exactly what you say.
I'm 100% behind him.
We're watching Gridiron Heights when they said we're going to make it somehow. That's exactly what he does.
So I looked up Hurts real quick.
Is that good?
Yeah. So Hurts only lost against the Washington Commanders this year.
Yep.
That's it.
What week was that?
That's insane.
Beginning?
It was
like week 9.
11-14. So yeah, it would have been about 9.
It's right around 9-10 or whatever.
Right. Yeah, 9.
They were like 8-0, and then they lost that game, and they just when Jalen Hurts started, they won.
Well, that's when they got blown out. That's right.
Yeah, they was 32-21.
That was a fluke game. Oh yeah, no, it was a weird game. Everyone's like, oh, damn, I imagine how many people lost money that game.
he did not. His
probably lost money.
Completion rate was pretty low. He just wasn't on his game that day, but every other day it was great. I mean, he had a worse day and still won against Arizona. But yeah,
they all can't all be good. So,
but, I mean, look.
I mean, but just one, I'll take that. I'll take that every year.
22 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. This dude had another 10 touchdowns rushing. He is literally killing it this season. If there was no Pat Mahomes, there's no I believe Jalen Hurts is the MVP. I still think he comes in second.
He's up there. They're still thinking about making him that, but I just don't think that just because he's been gone a couple of these playoff games, I don't think they give him.
Well, he didn't lose. He didn't miss any playoff games, but he missed those 3 games at the end.
What's up, Penguin? How are you?
How you doing, Penguin? I like the little picture there. It's funny.
Hey, he met us Wednesday? Is it Wednesday night?
Yep. And we asked, make sure you come back to Monday, and we're gonna have some stuff going on. It's an interesting talk, and I'm glad you came back.
Make sure. I'm pretty sure we just said. I'm pretty sure we just said we have a show on Sunday.
You and I, there's one nice person on this thing between you and I, and it's not me.
I would never say that.
Oh, well.
I don't know.
It sounds like me, but Jalen Hurts had 760 rushing yards, 13 rushing touchdowns to go along with his passing stuff. Go along with his 66% completion rating, 3,700 yards, 22 touchdowns and only 6 interceptions. He literally only lost the ball 8 times the entire time. That's amazing.
Yeah.
This guy is having an unbelievable season. It's hard for me to go against anyone else. Like going for San Francisco, it's almost mind-boggling that they're there, but they've done it 2 years in a row.
I'm just saying thank you.
So thank you for coming in.
Yeah.
And listen to Mark.
I appreciate it.
So I mean, who do you guys think will win versus who you guys want to win?
Eagles are probably gonna win.
Yeah.
And I still kind of want the Eagles to win.
Yeah. I can't see, I mean, as great of a story Brock Purdy's making right now for himself, it's got to end sometime. Because I mean, he's a rookie. I mean, granted, he's in a great system, great coach, great everything
None
around
of that's
him.
bothering him, to be honest, which is crazy.
That's awesome.
I know. He's just out there doing it. I guess I don't. Yeah. I think we were talking about it on something else, but like when you have low expectations, I guess even as a third string and now you're the starter and you're like, fuck it, what are they gonna do? Put me back at third string where I was 5 weeks ago? Like, whatever, I'll chuck it up and throw touchdown every time, see what happens.
It's like we're watching extra. This is like any given Sunday again. Threw this talented kid in. Once again, the thing about Purdy is he had all those years of college. I'm telling you, guys who had 4 years of college play differently when you get thrown into the system because you've already dealt with all these systems. You dealt with players that are better than you. You know to just get the ball out your hand and get to them. So when you have talent around you, that's what you do. See, these number one quarterbacks go on teams that they don't have any talent. AKA Justin Fields. You have no talent on that team, so you have to do everything. Brock Purdy doesn't have to do everything. He has to just get the ball out of his hand, get to these playmakers, and keep on going.
Yeah. Yeah, but I still think Eagles are going to win. I want them to win too.
So do I. But, and there's a small percentage of me is just because like I feel like so every year I think I'm going to do is if I don't have that team's jersey, I think I'm going to buy that team's jersey.
Yeah, I'm probably going to do that too.
Unless it's the Buccaneers.
So Kramer,
I don't think I the Buccaneers.
Why do you say the Eagles deserve it?
Eagles going to win.
I think Hurts put a lot of stuff in. I mean, Miles Sanders is there. There's players on that team that like been putting in the work and always kind of been getting screwed out of it. You know,
right?
Either through injuries but mostly through injuries. I mean, when was the last time the Eagles have been like healthy? I mean, I know Hurts was out for a little bit, right? But for the most part,
Sanders has been hurt.
His entire career.
Yeah.
That old
his entire career. That's the thing.
Has been banged up.
Been beat up. I mean, there's just so many of them that
mean, Jason Kelce might be the best center in the game right now, but he's 35. I mean, this is if they don't win now, you're going to start rebuilding that line.
Oh, let me read what so Wolfie said. What? So she wants Eagles. Eagles are going to win. I want them to. And Bengals win, and I want them to. Eagles win the Super Bowl, even if Kansas City wins. I don't know. Like
Eagles wins no matter what.
Of all four of these, so between the two, I wanted Eagles to win, right? But of these four, it's going to be between Eagles and Bengals, and I'm hearing what she's saying. It's a coin toss for me between Eagles and Bengals.
I don't really want the Bengals to win.
I do.
I don't. Right, we won.
I don't. I think if we get into the Bengals game, I don't want them to win, but I think they have enough talent to be there year after year after year. They're going to be pushing it for years. I want Pat Mahomes to win. I think Pat Mahomes has been the best quarterback the last 6 years in the NFL. I believe that all this talk about who's number one should be nuts to me because he's been the one who's been there against everybody every week, every year. Always talking about is it him or is it Allen? Is it him or is it Burrow? Is it him or is it Rodgers? Is it him or is it Brady? But he's the one consistent one, always up there. And people are forgetting because you're so used to seeing him do these amazing things. I think everyone's forgetting. They're so used to him being there. He's getting the Michael Jordan treatment. Like, you don't win MVP every year because we're used to you. This is what you do. Your level of MVP has to be higher than everyone else. When you look at his numbers, it's crazy. It shouldn't be even close.
Yeah. Like the worst he can do is the conference championship game, right? I was like, oh yeah, 5 years in a row. You there. You're gonna be there no matter what.
We pencil you in, and then it's like but if you do these great things, it's just like whatever.
If the two I have not seen, I'm a Packers fan.
Yeah, I know.
My family's a big Chiefs family though, or fan. Okay. Chiefs. I see what you're saying, Brian, man, but my issue is you're there, but you can't finish it. It's like at some point.
Do you
it
remember
needs to
what he
change.
did 2 years ago when he was like flying sideways, throwing something, hitting people in the helmet? You can't do better than hitting them in the helmet and they dropping the ball. Like literally, he was literally sideways throwing the ball, trying to hit people in.
Yeah, I think that was like 500, like legit 500 yards, like running behind the line of scrimmage that day, which is
with all backup linemen, all everything. He is by himself a changing person. Like he changes the entire game. And I think the game between us is going to be interesting because not having your right guard, not having your left tackle for the Bengals, and having Chris Jones be the guy coming after them, you don't understand how good he has had. What good of a year he has had, and he's going to dominate it. I am not looking at this.
Wolfie girl, man. I'm trying to hold it back.
I.e. Rodgers.
I'm listening to Brian, but she puts that up. I'm just listening. I'm sorry, man.
No, I hate Rodgers.
Great. That was great.
I mean, if it's the best regular season quarterback, then yeah. But when it comes to playoffs,
look, if hold on, if the Niners win all of this, I'm gonna laugh really, I'm gonna laugh more than any of these teams because if the Niners win,
crazy.
the Broncos end up getting the 32nd pick.
Yep.
So, they do. If the further the Niners go, the Broncos are already mad that the Niners are going in this far. The further along they get in the playoffs, Broncos are getting more and more pissed off because their first round pick is only getting worse. I think it's funny, but I mean that's just great.
Isn't it the 31st? Because technically, the Dolphins don't have a pick this year. The Dolphins forfeit.
Oh, you're right. You're right. So it's the 30. Whatever.
That's right.
Either way, it's the last. It's the last pick of the first round. The first.
My family are big Chief fans.
Hey, look. I was saying, but Pat Mahomes threw for 5,250 yards this season, for 41 touchdowns and 12 interceptions
on a healthy ankle.
Without Tyreek Hill, though, like he did this season without Tyreek Hill
on a healthy ankle.
Joe Burrow, on the other end, had 4,400. Good Lord, 4,475 yards, 35 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions. I wouldn't be able to get that number no matter what. They patched up that line.
They did barely,
and he has not just the worst. He has 3 number 1 receivers. Let's see what happens when T. Higgins can't be re-signed. When things like that start to break down, Burrow hasn't had that time when he has to get paid yet. Mahomes is getting paid and still doing this. Like I think he's on a different level. If Mahomes had a healthy ankle, I would say Kansas City by 7. But because of this, I think this is going to be a 1.2 point game.
It actually is.
Yeah,
we might see Chad Henne.
I think so.
I can see Mahomes getting you to the third quarter, getting you 31 points, and not being able to finish the game, and then the Chiefs trying to hold on.
Rather, it was during the regular season game, but we've seen this before, and Chad Henne can get it done.
But Pat Mahomes is also the same type of guy that we saw that Byron Leftwich thing last week. He was the type of person that line will carry him down there, and he will still be sitting there on one leg trying to throw touchdowns, no matter what. He has that in him. So,
well, then, so he's not on any injury designation this week, so he's going to go. But I think that's kind of just like we all know. But also, Kelsey, Hardman, and Watson are all questionable. They're going to play. They're going to play.
Said he's going to play.
But but his is the worst. His is his back. Hardman's his pelvis, which sucks, and then Watson's illness too.
That's probably
the illness. Yeah, because your pelvis is everything.
you're gonna get shot up, and he's gonna be fine for today. His problem is gonna be going forward.
Yeah, especially skipping a week for the Super Bowl because they skip next week. It's media week next week, and then Super Bowl. So that really sucks when you're kind of beat up. Like Kansas City's beat up right now. Now they take a week off, and you think that's a good thing, and it might be a good thing. You might get the extra time off, but it'll be good for him. But like not playing every week and not staying loose and going into the Super Bowl, that might be interesting.
Who has a better run game from the Chiefs and the Bengals? Who has a better run game? On top of your head, what do you guys think?
Bengals.
I would say Bengals.
Because Joe Mixon.
Mixon,
right?
I would say a better run game because of Mahomes, but with his ankle, that's kind of off the table now.
So overall, the Chiefs are ranked higher. How about this? Pachenko had 170 carries for 830 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Yeah. Damn.
Joe Mixon had 210 carries for 814 yards and 7 touchdowns. So without that one game that Joe Mixon had, Pachenko blows him out of the water. And he already blows him out of the water from average per carry. And matter of fact, if the teams when the Bengals give up 23 23 rushing plays, whatever, they are 2-5.
Mm-hmm.
They lose the game if the team runs the ball. That's just what happens with them. So those are, but that also makes sense because Burrow, when he's throwing the ball, you can't run the ball all the time.
Yeah. So my Packers still on the Chicago Bears. Nah, don't worry. We're
it's all right.
We're claiming that back.
Coming back.
We're unionizing and kicking out the owner.
Coming back.
We're Fields is changing that. We'll see. Then didn't the Chiefs just come off a bye and Kelsey lit up? Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I mean, like, having a week off is good, but also
that's what I was going to say. You said it was bad. I'm like, sometimes it's not really entirely that bad.
It depends on how bad it is.
Going into the Super Bowl, I feel like everything you could get arrested for that 1 week. You get everything shot up. You only got one game. You got 3 hours.
You get everything shot up.
So you don't have to worry about anything you say. As long as I can function for 3 hours, I'm gonna do it.
If the Chiefs win,
he's gonna play. They're gonna play.
If the Chiefs win, I hope Kelsey retires.
No.
How old is he?
32.
32.
Nah.
Yeah, his brother's playing at 35, so he's not.
Yeah, but he's playing in a different position though.
No, a worse position, center. You can hit every play. With
I don't know. Just for Brian's sake, he'll lose his tight end in time. That's the only reason why. You'll lose your starting tight end.
That would just be my starting.
That's why. That's the only reason.
It's like he's everything.
That's why. I mean, do I see him playing another 4?
I'll play as long as Mahomes is there. As long as Mahomes throws me the ball, I'm playing.
Yeah. Then we got Derpy in here. Clowns, who's ready for NFL to make more money Sunday? That's what they do.
I've been making money last couple Sundays.
You have been.
I think the NFL too.
Well, when in our drafts, our fantasy that we do on DraftKings, I didn't do it this week because y'all suck. I'm just convinced y'all just suck.
You know what? He is the most awful front runner ever. Like he's sucking. You don't want to talk about it. You know?
Yeah.
So, I hit 3 threes. Y'all suck.
It was 3 in a row. What am I gonna do? Get out of here. Look, honestly, I don't see Kelsey
like, I can't tell you if someone get hurt. That's not my fault. That's what it's gonna say. Like,
I don't see it, but
it ain't happening.
It would be you never know, man. You never know.
You have to be really, really injured.
Bowl, you know what? I could leave off as the best tight end in the world, and with the Super Bowl ring. Why not? It could happen. You never know.
You know what, Tank? I think I'm gonna turn off my camera.
Yeah.
Let's do
We're
this.
out of here. So
that's only a joke.
You don't know this,
but if nobody's laughing,
no.
Nobody here knows who the hell that is.
No, because you guys.
Penguin doesn't know.
Pylon.
Wolfie Girl doesn't know.
Derpy, you do. You know. And this is the Mark pillow. We have a pillow for Mark made for Martin, so he can enjoy this weekend. So he can sit down with his best friend, and he can hold him close and watch the game.
I don't know, Penguin. I don't know either. I really
don't worry about it. Because
I know Brady who knows.
And we know you know. Because you know right now, he's sitting on the couch waiting for you right now.
Keeping your spot warm.
Dressed up in your jersey. just waiting for you. Oh man, it's great.
You know you love it.
You know you love it.
No, you're all dickheads. Sandy's the front runner of it.
Oh man.
Does she put the pillow in how many times she put the pillow in the bed? Like she leaves and like slides it over. Like
none. It was just the one time. It was just she went into my upstairs closet, grabbed the Commander's jersey and my Antonio Gibson jersey and threw it on the pillow.
The Redskin.
You put your arm around it yet?
That's like 3 years ago.
You gonna watch the game? You gonna watch the game with him?
No.
Put him right next to you?
No.
Get it set up?
Look, guys, for those who don't understand, Mark's my best friend. He didn't have to move, but he chose to move. So he moved.
More mad.
He moved, and it's okay. Life goes on. I wasn't gonna stay in Arizona either. Like that's just the way it is. Like he left, and I had tickets to multiple games this year, which he didn't know about either. So,
this upcoming year, year?
we had
last season. He had at least 3.
We had about 3 or 4 games. I went to 3 or 4 games there at Cardinals, and then we were the Las Vegas Colts one was one of the big main ones.
Mm-hmm.
But life happens. So it is what it is.
Not the Commander.
I mean, it's better than I don't know.
Yeah,
it's the Commanders, bro.
What's the mascot name?
Major Tutty.
Major Tutty.
I looked it up. I think. Well, you said on Wednesday. That's what he was, like that Warhol thing.
Stupidest mascot I've ever seen.
It is bad. It is bad, and the memes that come out
Brian,
of it.
Get your ugly face back in here.
You said no one likes me, so I figured I could be Mark, and then everyone will like me.
Nobody wants to talk to a freaking pillow. So anyway, Sandy thinks it's funny.
You talk to a pillow.
Because if you guys seen How I Met Your Mother, I don't even know if anybody in here has ever seen it. Like,
definitely. Yeah, you guys have all watched it.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I can't speak for chat. Like, they probably haven't seen it. But there's a part there where one person loses their significant other due to a business trip or whatever. She misses him or something like that. I can't remember. Or they broke up or something like that. I don't know. She makes a pillow, goes crazy with it. That's where the idea came from. And then these dickheads decided to make a pillow out of it. I'm like, stupid.
Yeah, because you miss your best friend. So it's okay. You have a pillow.
Yeah, I miss my best friend, but it's not like
we're gonna put a on the pillow, and then he'll be able to talk to you just like he was there.
It's not that big of a deal. Like,
it's a
when I left, I've left Arizona for 5 years because of the military, and I came back, and it was great. I mean, it is what it is.
But you get the full experience, guys.
So it should have been, just so you know, a full size, like 60 inches tall one. Since it came from China, I don't know if there was like a loss in translation or if the button was clicked the wrong way, or I don't know. So instead, you got a toddler pillow, which is probably works out for the better. But I had ordered a full 20 by 60 one, so like a 5-foot pillow.
So it looked just like Mark. Mark was sitting on your couch, on a recliner right there. That's what we want.
You guys are dicks.
Thank you, Fredo. Thank you,
man. It was so fun saying that.
Man.
Like, and then these dickheads decide to make a video. And they put the Toy Story.
It's on the group.
It's so Toy Story. We're not playing that for everybody. That's just between us.
No,
and you can't play the video because
we know. We won't definitely not that.
I say some things in that video which we cannot put on air. So,
man.
It's in the group, Fredo, so you can check it out.
I agree.
I'm with you, Pigment Goat. I will always call the Redskins Commanders Redskins.
I did that earlier in this stream by accident. Yeah. It's 20 something years of my life.
I'm seeing their mascot. Why is it
3 something? Hey, what's up?
Miami, let's go.
So I mean, it is what it is. They got their laughs. They got their laughs.
Hey, no, don't get me wrong.
You're funny.
You know what? Don't think that we're just being mean, guys. No, Martin got us so good. This idiot right here got a whole video of us. It was this idiot right here got us a whole video with this whole thing with Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers. Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Like that.
Hey, y'all said it, not me. You know what? Should I look for it while you guys?
That's what I said. That's your best friend. So
it's fine. It's
and you know what?
Fine.
I was waiting for Sandy to send me the picture of you watching the game with pillow
snuggled up in it.
And you're gonna fall asleep, and she's gonna put him right next to you.
Absolutely.
That's what sucks. There's an insider on your territory.
No, I know. And then you know what's good is that dickhead comes in here, messes with me while we stream sometimes.
Yeah.
And I told her she can't be doing that every episode. She can't be.
It's only good when you do it every so often. It's really random. Funny then. Just randomly you see like a pillow just come out of nowhere.
And it's stupid. Like, I'll be on there and then Brian will probably text her, hey, you should do this and whatnot. and then she comes in here.
That coordinated.
Y'all just dickheads. Anyways.
That's all right. That was good. I just had to get that good laugh out. Thanks.
Yeah. But yeah, whenever you feel outnumbered, just remember it's just a click away. Well, you know what? There's too many Bears fans on this panel.
No, there is too many Bears fans. Y'all just happy about your first round pick when you got
not just first round, the number 1 pick.
Because y'all suck. I don't think that's anything to be like super proud of, my guy.
If we had a terrible team, like the whole team was terrible, I agree. If we had no quarterback, I would agree. If we had no talent at all, I'd be like, yeah, you're right. That doesn't matter. We got to build. But we have that guy. We've never had that guy. We've never had it. My entire lifetime, we've never had that guy.
It was almost guaranteed after you got rid of Roquan. It was like
we traded away.
It was guaranteed from the beginning of the freaking season. I said it myself that you guys were going to be the worst team in the NFL.
You had no idea that we were going to trade away all of our pieces. You were wrong.
I didn't care if you had to trade away all your pieces, regardless of the fact you guys were still going to be the worst team in the NFL. And I said you guys were only going to win about 2-3 games. And look what happened.
High five,
Roquan or not.
Thank you.
Roquan or not.
Man, we would have been probably not top 10.
That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened.
Hey, Lovey. Thank you.
Thank you. Send him a text right now.
You should text Brian. Yeah. You got Lovey Smith's number.
When friends compare, yes. But see, the thing is, I love these dudes.
Oh, so he's gonna turn into a bad thing.
They're all dickheads.
He's gonna turn.
They're all dickheads. But I like every single one of these guys. I'd go hang out with them if I ever went to Chicago.
No. When he comes to Chicago, I'm going to show him a really good time. We're going Bears games. We're going Cubs games.
Why do we just go to Phoenix?
Because it's a lot more.
That'd probably be cheaper
to Phoenix.
It would be cheaper to send one person than
to Chicago. That'd be a lot better.
Well, I'm still waiting till either of you show up in freaking Vegas, and none of you have done that. Oh yeah, we're going to Vegas. We're going to Vegas. I'm like, all right, bro. Well,
I never been to Vegas ever.
Only 4 hours away, bro.
I was when I was 4. I went to the Grand Canyon, but I've never been to Vegas.
That ain't the same.
Yeah.
I've never been. So I would love
y'all
to do
missing
that.
out. I've gone so many times. That's because I have the luxury of being so close.
Yeah,
I lost count how many times I gone. And then EDC definitely is one of the main reasons why. But
Mark goes into the casino, is like, "Hey, Mr. Martin, how you doing, sir? Here's your table."
yeah, you already got it reserved. They all know your name.
Dynasty Pylon thing going.
Braden makes fun of me. He's like, "How come you don't have property there yet?" I'm like, "That is a really good question on why I don't."
Because you're not
right now. It's cheap.
It's not cheap. It used to be cheap.
Because I know like a lot of famous people started moving in.
What? Stetson Bennett got arrested for public intoxication.
You can type it. Hey, you can type whatever you want.
28.
What does suit
be? Wolfie girl say, "Yeah,
you did your typical Packer fan can't spell." Got it.
It might be a.
I think it's they put it because some channels block certain words. Where I'm okay with it. I
understand.
Thank you, Bev. Bev 46. Thank you so much. Back to football.
All right. The mom says go back to football, so we're going back to football.
You guys started it with this stupid pillow thing. No. They started it and they opened up the gates of hell. What do you want me to do? Just sit here and just
take it like yes, exactly what she wants you to do. She raised you right.
You guys raised you right. Kids. Y'all started this. Y'all could have just continued with football, but no, you guys had to open up the damn pillow thing. So here we are. She
raised you right. This is why we go back to football.
I have a podcast with a bunch of idiots, you guys.
Yes, you do. Is it worse?
This is why Wednesdays we have fun, and I can't invite all of these idiots. Only one, because he happens to be off that night, and he can just jump in whenever he wants. So
it's fun, it's great, and we have fun all the time. But this isn't at the point of football. To enjoy a game, to talk about things with friends and argue and all these things. That's the whole point. That's the fun of football. So this is why we do it. That's why I get up every morning on Sunday morning to do this because I get to talk about this.
True.
Yeah, especially like you said, like now there's 2 days of football left. There's today and then Super Bowl, and that's it. So it's like
the
Senior Bowl.
The Senior Bowl, guys.
That's college, man. I'm talking about NFL professionals, professionals that get paid money.
You said football.
Okay, I can go play flag football. Does that count?
You legitimately said football. No, you didn't say NFL. You said football.
When I say basketball, I mean NBA. When I say hockey, I don't mean playing like in the park. Football is NFL. NFL professionals.
Normally, look. Normally, I'm agreeing with you.
I know you guys are college guys. Dynasty and all
we
that.
have the number one pick. We have the number one pick. We're going to have so many draft picks. You need to know who we need to get. This Saturday, February 4th at 2:30, the Senior Bowl. You need to take a look at it because the stars of the Senior Bowl will be the stars of the NFL. You watching this will let you know who we're going to be drafting. You're going to see some special people, some special plays, and it's going to tell you what's going to happen for next years. And especially if you got Dynasty League guys.
I was about to say that whoever has Dynasty should watch that because you know what? That's an insider right there.
The Shrine Bowl as well, which is just before it too.
Yeah. I'm just pulling your leg, man, with it. But yeah, no, like it's definitely like, especially this time of year, for me, who usually doesn't watch a lot of college football, towards the end of the year, right before draft, that's when I start to look at some of the guys coming into the draft. But usually I'm not a college kind of guy, stuff like that. The Senior Bowl, I didn't even know really anything until Mark, oh my gosh, yes, got it on my brain now. Martin, I know Martin had said about it. So yeah, and I know you like say it's such a good game. Because I think it's the part where they have to play well.
Knows about it.
Yeah, because they have to play well. It makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah,
they are trying to get into the draft.
Yeah, that's their application basically.
Their hearts out. It is the best game
for us. I mean, it's important for the Chicago Bears specifically because Luke Getsy is one of the coaches on one of the teams, so he's getting firsthand knowledge about all these guys.
Interesting. I didn't know they do that.
Yes. So there's always a coach from the NFL who's coaching the Senior Bowl.
Oh,
that's what I mean. These are important things, guys. Ooh. So depending on who your team is, depending on your draft status, all these things matter. You want to know these guys. I tell you.
I didn't know. That's kind of interesting though.
Yeah, because because I've been telling you to watch the damn Senior Bowl for years, and now all of a sudden, Brian.
I've been watching stuff, y'all.
I watched highlights.
I want to do a Senior Bowl episode with you on a Wednesday, and you better watch it. I swear, you better watch it because I want to do a Wednesday episode. I want your reaction because this is going to be your first one.
I've seen Senior Bowls.
I don't care. You pick up Luke and you sit in front of the TV and you watch it with Luke. I don't care. I want to see your first reaction. What? I swear, I've been building up this game all season. Watch, it's gonna suck this season. It's gonna be.
It doesn't ever suck.
It's gonna be the one time.
No. I see. Last year, I know you brought it up a lot. I watched. I went up watching highlights, and it was good. It was good. It was really good because, like you said, it is these guys really trying out for the NFL. Like they're playing an actual game. It's not the combine. It's not anything else. It's like they're playing a game, and they are like, look at what we are. So draft us kind of stuff. So yeah, they put it all out. There's a lot of good highlights last year.
Look at the lines. That's what you need to be doing. The lines,
for us,
left tackle. No, for everybody, because that's how you win in this league. Is by building your lines, offensive and defensive line.
Not the Lions.
Not
No, I know.
The offensive line, defensive line.
The Lions.
Lions. He's not.
Has anyone seen Guardians of the Galaxy? Yeah, no. I think we all have.
Well, the first one, yeah.
The first one.
I've watched everything Marvel, so yeah. Hey, that's very interesting that Jonathan said that. What if that happens? What if Brock Purdy, it's a close game, Brock Purdy gets carted off in the third quarter.
Oh, God.
Jimmy G comes onto the field, jogging on in his good looks, and goes and takes the 49ers to the Super Bowl.
Pretty much start the Super Bowl. Pretty much start the Super Bowl.
I mean,
you leave Purdy
he
in,
is,
man.
But you leave Purdy in.
You leave Purdy in.
Yeah.
I think you leave Purdy in until you see
what
something like, okay, well, maybe we shouldn't leave him in.
No, but I'm saying
you put Jimmy G in.
If Jimmy G gets hurt, I mean, Purdy gets hurt, like he shoulder separation.
I'm not even saying no. I'm just saying
grade 1, grade 2.
If Donovan McNabb could play with a broken leg,
God damn it, man! Why you got to go back to ancient times?
When Donovan McNabb played with a broken leg?
He played with a broken. His lineman picked him up and took.
And that was Byron Leftwich, and that was Marshall, and that was them. And I know that because I watched.
There you go. Going back in time. Getting the scrolls out.
Kids bring up.
Getting the scrolls out.
We watched it. You weren't here. We watched it. It was Byron Leftwich. They got carried by his team, Marshall, down
in college,
and then threw a touchdown. Yeah,
but he is right.
NFL.
He is. That was college. But Fredo, you are right. That was the NFL, not a college game.
Right. It was with the Eagles.
Different.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you're right.
So if he could play with a broken leg
for a play,
that was like 20 years ago, man. 20 years ago.
I was young.
Yeah, the most recent QB that probably played injured was last, like on any type of lower extremity, ankle or below, probably be Mahomes. It's relevant. He's in the playoffs now with the same backup, Henny.
Yeah,
and Henny blew it out the water. Same.
I'm just saying, if Purdy got hurt, he gets carted off. He starts Super Bowl.
Yeah. Oh, Jimmy G starts Super Bowl?
No, Purdy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you leave
Purdy.
Him
yeah.
No, leave him in.
He's staying in.
Yeah. Thank you, Wolfie. Thank you. This is why we have that clip of Fredo rummaging through all the scrolls of ancient times, because he does it all the time, and he needs to update himself. But then watch, he's gonna update. He's gonna come back with an update. He's like, I've updated, guys. It's gonna go from scrolls to like stone tablets.
Stone tablets.
Yeah.
Right.
It's gonna be like Moses coming off of the thing and with the thing with the stats on it.
Oh my God! you guys are gonna make a meme on that. I bet you.
Hey, you do it yourself. This is what happens.
Well, we're gonna send you a leather football helmet. Like, here you go. You remember playing in this?
I got lots of Smith and Brown. Very little Dallas G. Miles Sanders. Not much of the Niners side on than Debo. Yeah, but the thing is, I think at this point it comes down to coaching. It really does. You have talent on both sides of the ball, no matter what team you have. I can give you every freaking player on all four of these rosters and just think of like what much of an impact these guys will make. And overall, I'm gonna look like right now. I would say that the Chiefs probably have the worst defense of all four of these teams, even though that they kind of like stepped it up a little bit.
Yeah.
They probably have a better rushing attack, rushing the quarterback, but they don't have as good defense all around. Mm-hmm. I agree.
Mm-hmm. And then I don't know if Penguins saw, but yeah, I think we all saw Guardians 1 for sure. But yeah.
Is that the third time?
I know he was asking.
No, but you want to make
that's
sure
the last time I'm answering that one.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude.
I don't think he heard it the first time.
Yes, we've seen it, man. I'm not venturing off into that, but like it's just the way it is, man. Like honestly, I kind of want. I just want to see the Niners win it, just so the Broncos can have a worse pick. That's kind of the only one effect how this affects future. Do I want to see the Bengals win it? Yes. Do I want to see the Eagles win it? Yes. Bengals more than Eagles. Just because I think they've had in the last couple of years, like last year, man, they were so close. They were so close. Just give it to them, but they got to earn it. So that's kind of why. Eagles, it's a really young team. They could do it again. I think they can come back again and do it again, and they're only going to get better.
So I think they have a top 10 draft pick or something like that. So I think they could do it again.
Yeah, I mean, all these teams are. I mean, Kansas City, Bills, Bengals. What the past 4 years? All three have been like who's gonna win the AFC between those three? Like that's it.
That's how it's gonna be for a long time.
For a while, for a while. So I mean, a lot. Even Niners, like every year, like what the heck? Like how'd you beat the Packers? How you keep getting where you're at? It's like somehow, like
that's what they do. I
gotta get going. I hear some daddy duty real quick calling. So, but I'll probably see you guys a little later today.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
But all right, but I'm out for this one. But
All
make sure you hit the subscribe button. Get to 300. That's my thing before I leave. All right, later.
Oh yeah, guys. I'm doing my third giveaway. It's a jersey. It's a Stitch jersey, a team of your choice. It's gonna have the number 4 on it. And I know you gotta go the third one. I usually do by numbers, but the third one was canceled out due to the winnings of a season that we just did.
I can't believe you
I
won
can't
that
believe
all.
it either. But he just saved us some money, so thank you, Mark. But yeah, once we get to 300, we'll give out another jersey.
Stitch jersey. It's
team of
solid.
your choice, but it's gonna have the number 4 on it. It's gonna say Dynasty Pylon on the back.
So I hope no Green Bay Packers win, because I don't want that in my.
It's gonna be
a number 4.
It's gonna be a forever Brett Favre.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be
because
my eyes. I know.
This jersey, you can wear it and it's gonna be stitched. It's gonna be, you can wear it forever because it doesn't need to be updated. It's just like, you got.
All right. Well, for brain's sake, it's not Brett Favre. It'll be Jim Harbaugh. How's that?
It's always Brett Favre.
Favre.
He don't deserve.
I didn't ignore it. Did you not, Jonathan? I freaking saluted you, bro. I saluted you because somebody was talking. I literally showed it and I saluted you. But if you want me to say something about it, thank you. Whatever. I don't care. You're Saints fan. Is that better, Jonathan? I love you, baby. How you doing? Good morning to you.
So
is that better?
McVay says that the Bears are not trading the pick. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. We're trading the pick for real. It's happening. We're just trying to get. They say Houston wants to actually jump up from 1 to 2. From 2 to 1. So we're going to trade a pick. I just don't know if we're going to get the best trade because everyone's going to be afraid to do the trade, but we're going to trade our pick. It's happening.
I don't see why you would get Jalen Carter. If this is true, right?
Because they love Jalen Carter as a 3.
No, that meant to me. All right, well then, I didn't ignore it though. So, all right.
I want to see what the Galaxy Wolfie girl say again about what you stacked against Kansas City.
All right, Penguin, you take care of yourself, man.
How we going, Penguin? Thanks for jumping on.
But no, if that's true, I don't see why they would go after Carter and not Will Anderson.
I would not. Will Anderson didn't have as good of a year as he did last year. Last year he had an unbelievable year. That was just
man. The talent is better. This is what sucks about it. Like some of these teams, they look at certain players and they look at stats, and that's what I hate about analytics. All right, you can't just be looking at analytics all the time. I know it's a big key part, but for those who rely on analytics 24/7, it hurts in the end. It really does. You sometimes have to look at the talent and you have to evaluate and say, I don't care that this man didn't rush for 1,000 yards consecutively. But if he's averaging like 6 yards a carry on, whatever
inside runs, this type of runs that we do, zone runs, then he might be
that guy. I'm gonna take that guy.
Yeah,
because I know consecutively that I could probably give him the ball at least 2-3 times at least, and he'll probably give me a first down. And I get it, but sometimes you can't just be evaluating everything by analytics and by the numbers.
I think it's also interesting what he just said. We talking about a lot of teams are having Stroud in front of Young. I don't hate that. I do not hate CJ Stroud ahead of Young. I think CJ Stroud is going to be a safer pick than Bryce Young. Bryce Young he's a better thrower. He's a better quarterback overall right now. But if he comes in the combine and he's 6 feet tall, 190 pounds, I don't know how you could say this is my franchise guy.
Yeah. So, would doing a game stack Kansas City, Cincinnati with Smith and Debo be something to target in GPP? Should you try to go 5 players from one game and 4 from the? Oh, you're talking about?
Oh,
hold on. What is she talking about here?
So like the same game parlay. So if we do DraftKings, you could do.
That's what I'm DFS, right? Stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense earlier. So she has a lot of Smith and Brown.
Very little Dallas. No Miles
Dallas
Sanders.
Goddard.
No Miles Sanders. Not much.
You're going Eagles heavy here. That makes more sense to this.
If you are going, you go Eagles heavy. If you believe they're going to be the team that's going to blow out, but it's hard to believe that.
I think I'd go Bengals. I don't believe that Chiefs defense is probably the worst of the 4.
Oh, definitely, but I think Chris Jones being a defensive tackle changes that entire game.
Yeah,
because not having your right guard and Chris Jones flying right over that and having that pressure right up front, right in Joe Burrow's face. That's the only time Joe Burrow does poorly is when he has pressure in his face. So I feel like that might be the one matchup that changes the entire game, and that's why I think it's going to be a close game.
And because it's also probably going to be a close game, that means they're going to be airing it out, running left and right.
Sorry to interrupt you guys, but I got to get going. So I got a couple things before I head out to Brian's. But
they all come to my house. So.
And Brian, I'll see you guys later.
All right, man.
All
right, man. See ya.
Take care, dude. Overall, man, if for DFS, man, I don't know. I'm still going.
So you thinking heavy? My worry about heavy Bengals is definitely Chris Jones. Him getting to Burrow as much as he could, having a third string right guard trying to block him. That just seems like a really bad problem.
I just don't like. I don't know about 5 from one game though. But there's nothing wrong with it. But you have to really rely on that team to make it like legit. Okay, like if you have a really good feeling that they're going to be the ones that may carry you and win you, then yeah, sure, go for it. But for me, if I were to pick a lineup, and depending, like, you know what, I'll look at it now because I don't want to say something and be absolutely wrong. But let me pull up something. I might just make one right now. Because we got time.
I will too.
So let me pull up what the cost of some of these are, because I know. Let's see here. So I don't know what format you're using, Wolfie.
Do the classic. Use the classic is a good one.
No, I know that, but like DraftKings or FanDuel or something.
I have all of them. Let's see,
7,200 for Jalen Hurts, and 6,800 for Joe Burrow. Again, I'm okay. Like, I get it. Jones is beast, but I've seen Burrow
that's the only reason
sacked.
Joe Burrow.
I've seen Joe Burrow get sacked 9 times and still pull it off.
But also seen Joe Burrow throw 4 interceptions in a game. And all of it was because the pressure's coming in his face. So when it's coming off the end, I feel like Joe Burrow is so good. He knows where everyone's going to be. He has so much talent around him that he knows how to get the ball out. When it's in his face, he can't step up. That's when Joe Burrow has a problem. And that's why I think this game's going to be close, only because I think Chris Jones is going to be in his face so much. And I think the Kansas City is actually going to go out to a lead, and then Bengals are going to pull them back in. They're going to slowly pull back, and it's going to be one of those last drive things. Can Burrow do it?
Mm-hmm.
But the reason it's going to be close is because of Chris Jones, because of who he is and how he dominates a line.
Right.
But because of that, even with that said, I probably would go Joe Burrow over Jalen Hurts because San Francisco's entire team is all over them.
I'm okay with Joe Burrow.
Yeah, I would probably still go Joe Burrow as my quarterback.
But there's nothing wrong with if you're going over, like if you just pick from one game. I mean, if you really truly believe,
are you going all 9, or would you go?
No,
5,
she said. I'm just helping what Wolfie's saying. If she's saying, I mean, 5 players from one game, not specifically.
That's
that
fine.
One team. That's what I'm saying. It's fine. That's overall, it's fine. That's what I'm saying. I'm probably gonna make one before these games kick off, anyways. What time is the first game?
I'm making one right now. It's not 2 o'clock. Yeah. I'm making one right now. It's because you said that.
Yeah. All right. So let me get back to Jonathan. What Johnson said. He also has Stroud going ahead of Young. We've been kind of saying that too, though.
Yeah, no, but it makes sense.
We've been saying that too, John. We've been saying that as well. Like if you look at it, I think Stroud is better.
I don't know. I don't know if I think he's better, but I know he's more durable, and I know he's had to face a lot of different type of defenses, and he can run also if you need to. I think you go for the guy who I feel like is going to make it. Who's going to be able to be. I would rather have the Justin Fields type of guy who stays in the pocket and could come to my team and be durable. Personally, that's when I look at Bryce Young.
These two, though, I like Bryce Young more.
Yeah,
but
he's too small.
He's 6 foot.
No, he's 190 pounds.
Oh,
he's too light. That's why I worry about him.
Know. He can add. I'm pretty sure he could change that.
If he goes to the combine, he's 198 pounds. That could change everything.
Yeah, but what about 210?
If he's 210, I'm saying if he's 190,
he can add 10 pounds.
He's 190 now.
I know.
I'm saying if he if he's 200, I would be more favorable for Bryce Young. If he's 200 and he still runs a good 40 and all this stuff, I'll be favorable for him.
Okay. We'll see what happens. I'm not saying if like depending on how much weight he puts on. I like Bryce Young more.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I mean, QB ready. I think CJ Stroud is the guy.
I can't argue with you. So I can't. I literally cannot argue.
Jonathan also says that there's reports that Jason is considered a wide receiver 3 by some teams.
I've heard that, but McShay is also saying stuff like that. But what's the other guy's name with the hair?
The hair.
Yeah, with all the hair, he's been doing this for 30 years, 40 years. It's McShay and the other one. McShay and
I'm not following you. But anyways, look, sometimes teams say things in order to lower some draft, what can I say, knowledge so they can get a better
Mel Kiper. Yeah, thank you, Braden. God, Marty don't help. No help. Mel Kiper.
I hate that dude.
With the hair. I'm like, come on, so Mel Kiper is actually have JSN as the first wide receiver off the board on his big board, which is crazy because I feel like there's at least 2 other wide receivers that are better than him. So though McShay's saying, a lot of guys that he could be a third tight end on third receiver on a lot of teams, possession receiver.
Mel Kiper's stupid though.
He's the first one off the board.
I can't. I look some of the stuff he says. I ignore that man 100% for years. I cannot listen to what he says sometimes. Some people might love him, and I might get heat for it, but it's fine. It's whatever. I don't care. Some of the stuff he says is just like, no, I can't. I don't know, but no. Look, of course I'm not gonna believe. Like, we got the guy in the chair. Okay.
That's why I was like, man, I mean, come on. You should know this.
No, I hate
it's literally gonna be you in like 4 years. Mel Kiper is literally gonna be him in like 4 years. He's gonna be, I hate myself too.
All right. Random question. Did you hear Denver visit Jim Harbaugh?
Yes.
So does that mean Sean Payton is not the right guy? Yes. I've been hearing that Sean Payton has been considering the Cardinals
TV.
of all teams.
I think he's going back to TV again one more year.
Look, I don't know. But I'm not going to say much until I see it signed. Once we see the signage and it's all official, it's all just a guessing game. I don't know where Payton's going to go. Oh, gosh.
I think Payton went in and told him Russell Wilson's not the guy. And that's probably why they didn't get a deal done. Because Walmart money. It's not money doesn't matter. You know,
I don't know.
It's
after
Walmart
Hackett left, I don't know. After Hackett left, did you see the change of Russell?
Yeah. I think you can win with him. I think you can. But you need a coach coming in that believes in him. I don't know if that's who Sean Payton is.
I don't know. I mean, you could change it, but it was different after Hackett left, though. It was different.
I agree.
So yeah,
100% agree.
So Jeffrey says, "Who's winning?" Welcome.
Me and you have totally different.
Look, I want the Bengals to win. I think the Eagles can pull it off, but yet somehow the Chiefs somehow have magic behind them. All four of these teams can win
deserving. They're all four
and have strong arguments on which team can win it.
I'm going Eagles, Chiefs, but saying that knowing that either game could go the other way and me not be shocked. Just be like, oh, okay. I wouldn't be sad either. I'd be like, man, as long as it's a good game, who cares?
I want the Bengals to win it. I want the Bengals to win it.
So, you know what? I have old hate for the Bengals. Not even for this team. This team is really cool. Everything about them is fun. It's the old like ownership that's still there. That wouldn't even give a practice, facility for anyone. Then you had to practice on the grass. I still have that same hate for Cincinnati. It's nothing to do with this team. It's just if I'm going for them or the Chiefs, I'm going for the Chiefs because I just don't like their owner.
Okay, but yeah, Jonathan, it's kind of it happens. It happens.
Yeah, exactly.
Payton not going anywhere. No one has requested a second visit for him. And yeah. Brian said no one wants to interview him again. I think Payton is interested in the Cardinals, but Mickey Loomis is holding up the deal. And then
you have to be able to deal with
deal to what Gruden got. And what's crazy is as games that are 3 points or less always blow out. So basically both games could be
a blowout.
I mean, look,
that would be the only thing to surprise me. That would be the only thing to surprise me. Both games were blowouts.
Yeah. I can't see it, but it would suck because I would hate to see that. I hate to see that in the playoffs. I really do. Unless it's a team I absolutely just don't want to see.
Exactly.
Like when the Bucks lost, I was like, good, because every single one of these teams, I'll be okay with.
Yep.
But the Bucks, no, get out of here. And it might be a little bit because Tom Brady, but I don't know. It's because the Buccaneers, no. Yeah, I hate him too. But either way, wherever Sean Payton ends up, it sounds like they're gonna have to pay a hefty price for him.
I heard a first and a third, and that's why he's gonna wait another year. That's nuts.
I don't want to jump into why, and what's the reasoning, but until it happens, it happens. It's going to be interesting.
I definitely hear you.
Why is my phone not charging? But yeah.
All right. Well, I gotta get out of here because we gotta start getting ready for this get together that Martin's not invited to because he lives in Arizona and he sucks and he won't come out to Chicago. But
as if I have total control of that.
You have enough control. You should come out here. You have somewhere to stay. We'll give you and Sandy a nice place. You don't have to worry about nothing. Come on.
No.
You get off the plane and turn right back around when you hit that negative 20-degree wind chill.
If it wasn't as close it was to school, I probably would consider it.
Braden said, I wasn't invited either, Martin.
And he's
closer. Braden.
Wow.
We're figuring it out for you for Super Bowl. We're trying. I'm telling you, I'm trying to get Marvin to go do the Super Bowl party, and we're gonna try to have it there, so it's central location, so you guys can
see
get back.
That guy as a people person, man.
Really? You surprised?
Like I see him, but at the same time, like I see it. No, it's not him. Like, is he allowed? That might be the choice. If he's allowed,
that might be it. Yeah. So we're getting together to this weekend at my house, which is further in Chicago.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely,
we're definitely trying to do something for the Super Bowl. That's all right. We'll definitely get another pillow. I'm gonna get a pillow of Martin, and that way I'm gonna put him there next to all of us when we're all watching the Super Bowl together, so we can pretend like he's there. You like nachos? We'll get nachos for you.
So stupid. Wolfie, look, I hope you come back.
Yes, please.
Again, Wednesdays are I love Wednesdays. I really do. But we're gonna be here all season. Look, as much as you love football, we're gonna be here all season. I'll be doing out videos all the time. We're gonna break down, like, here's the agenda. Obviously the playoff games, obviously the Super Bowl, and we're gonna do our award show. And then we're gonna have 2 episodes on Sundays. Therapy. On the Sundays, we're gonna do a therapy shows where we just kind of complain about what we didn't like or what we saw or what surprised us, kind of thing. And then Wednesdays, we're gonna be breaking down the rookies coming in. We should be doing our last tight end, and then we're gonna jump into the receivers, and we'll watch a little bit of film on them. So it's going to be interesting to see what we'll be doing the top 5 usually from each position, and then we'll break it down for a little bit, and then we'll do some mock drafts. So we're doing stuff all season.
We'll have fun, and as long as Gridiron Heights is coming out, we're going to watch those on Wednesdays too.
Yeah, even without it though, even if because they stop at some point. They stop at some point. Even we'll do something. We don't stop. And Tuesdays, Brian has his. He's a Bears fan, so he has a Chicago's Bears show on Tuesdays. They go a little bit more into depth, but that's on a separate channel. That's on the Nerd Huddle. So all of us are in the description below. And then I don't know if you're still here, if you're watching this later, Penguin. I know you were asking about Guardians of the Galaxy a lot. Brian also does
Dude, I'm a huge nerd, guys. You see, I don't know if you can see his Darkwing Duck. This is the first comic for Darkwing Duck that just came out.
Oh man, nice.
I watch and read. I have maybe 1,000 comics. I watch all movies. We do all movie reviews, everything Marvel, everything DC. So, we do those on Mondays and on Thursdays, usually about 9 p.m. That's yeah. That's
how long is this joke gonna last? I'm just curious, my guy.
We now know he knows LeBron James.
I've always known who LeBron James was. I just don't follow basketball. I'm sorry, I just don't. But how long is this joke gonna run? Because now I kind of want to know where you live, so I can send you a joke book, so you can get better jokes. All right, John. How long is this joke gonna last? Do I need to send you a joke book?
He's gonna say forever.
But yeah, Wolfie, thank you for stopping by. Look, again, we're gonna do. I hope we do some trivia games this all season. That's what I really want to do.
All right, if you want to do that, then I will work on some stuff.
I already have a program for it. I really wanted to do it.
You know me, you can do
Wheel
it.
of Fortune. I really want to do. So yeah. Have a great week. You too, mother. You too. You have a fantastic day in lovely weather in Montana or wherever the hell you're at, because I know you travel. No, she does. It's good. As long as you hate
on basketball.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I'm gonna look for a good joke book
forever.
I'm gonna go look for a good joke book for you, and then I'm gonna send it to you because that joke is getting dumb. It's getting horrible.
It's fine.
No,
that's fun.
All right. So, yes,
playoff football. Yeah.
Hell, freaking yeah! And you got the hype chicken. Let's freaking go, guys. Good luck if you guys are doing any DFS lineups or anything like that. I hope you guys win some money, especially Wolfie. Look, there's nothing wrong with what you did. If you believe in a team and you think that's going to happen, go for it.
Definitely.
So,
especially there's only 4 teams left. You got 9 positions.
Right.
Some will be bigger than others. So
right.
It works.
So, anyways, guys, that's it for us today. We'll be back Wednesday on this channel. And we'll be doing a lot more shenanigans on Wednesdays as we normally do. Wednesdays are fun, guys. But then Tuesdays, if you guys want to watch just specifically Bears, Brian will be on the Panda Grizzly show.
We'll also be breaking down. We're gonna break down the games from this weekend. Probably we'll talk about the Senior Bowl because once again that's Bears Central because we have the number 1 pick.
I don't know why you're so happy about it. Y'all suck. No, why? Thanks for the show, fellas, and have a great hell yeah, 100%. Bear down. All right.
Bear down. Bear down, Chicago Bears.
Stupid. All right, guys. Later.
See ya.